Hello, Lucy. I wouldn't go so far as to describe it as peak, to be honest. I don't think anything I do is peak. Hello, Bebop. Hello, Snow. Any plans to play spit? Oh, Lord. We're starting off strong. Any plans to play Split Fiction? I don't know shit about Split Fiction, to be honest. I don't typically play co-op games very much. Oh, I've heard of this. Don't know. Doesn't immediately, like, grab my interest. I don't have a particular problem with you posting spoilers, no. You could put it in... Where's the... Isn't there... There's like a generic games... I've closed Discord. I don't remember the structure of my Discord. I think there's a generic games channel that those would fit in quite well. Hello, Scarlet King. Welcome. Here there is. It's empty. Well, that's because no one's used it yet. That's exactly the sort of thing that it's meant to be used for. When a new channel gets created, if everyone goes, it's empty, so I'm not putting anything in it, then it will just stay empty forever. So it's been about, what, fucking 2 weeks since I played Minecraft, because we had the week off for the Subnautica randomizer and the disastrous attempt at playing Minesweeper. So I think last time I was organizing storage for my different clay colors, which to be honest means I need to go looking for dyes, so I should have got up a list of every dye in Minecraft. Let's do that now. Minecraft dye, as in for coloring, not Minecraft perish. I'm not quite at that level of hatred yet for this game. I'm not at any level of hatred, don't worry. Where do I get all of this shit? Here we are. Here's all the recipes for the dyes. Let's get into the game and I can remember what colors I have already. Here we are. I have orang, red, white, light grey, generic. I'm always in hatred of something. That is true. Right, let's put asterisks on this list next to, there we go, white, light, why are these a different way around on my list than they are? Hold on. Yeah, white and light grey. There we go, I've got those, I've got red, and I've got orang set up. Okay, I need dyes for the other ones. Your friends whose AMAP changed their Discord to have GRC either with that. Hello, Earthly Entity, welcome. We're looking at dyes this game. Ink sacs or wither roses are the only ways to get black dye. Well, one of those requires killing a passive mob, and the other one requires killing the fucking wither, I think? How do you get wither roses? Do you have to kill the wither, or is there another way that they generate? Yeah, you have to killed by a wither, okay. It requires spawning a wither. It's not quite the same thing. Why is black dye like that? Let's see, which ones can I get? I think I have most of the different dyes. I mean, some of them will just be lying around. What colors appear in Mesa, actually? Mesa biome Minecraft. If I work out what colors appear in Mesa... What do you mean Badlands? It's fucking Mesa. Then I can work out which colors I need to get. Because I will only need to get dyes for the ones that don't appear in the Mesa. Does it have a list of the color types that appear? Hello, Minecraft Wiki. Is there a point to you? Yes, terracotta bands coming in various colors. What does various colors mean? Which various colors? Explain. They're the same throughout all Badlands biomes for any particular... Yeah, but what are they? There's Badlands and theoretically there's good sky and neutral ocean. Facts. Sorry, I'm just... the wiki's giving me a fucking time of it here. Okay, it doesn't tell me what colors appear and don't appear. I can obviously see yellow. I suppose the answer is just to dig down from the highest point I've got until I no longer find any new colors. When am I playing Hello Neighbor? Probably not ever. I don't know. It's never particularly intrigued me. It wouldn't even like be a blind playthrough. I've seen other people play it. Not that I remember a huge amount. There's a cave here that I should probably light up. Oh. Oh, yes. Do that again. Well, the ceiling prevented me from getting further back, so that's a shame. Interesting little sort of semi-ravine. Oh, there's more. Okay, this is not the... It never is. I'm gonna not, in fact, go down there. Every time you think there's gonna be a quick cave, it actually isn't. Nope, I fucked up. Bruh. Right, is this the highest point? Not quite, that's the highest point. I'm on the wrong hill. Oh no, there's... Okay, we're over here. We're good. Did you already flex that you kill Queen Bee, Eater of Worlds, and Wall of Flesh? I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like killing bosses in Terraria is that much of a flex, to be honest. I mean, well done, but like, they aren't that difficult, unless they're more difficult than they used to be. Yeah, like, I at some point I need to just, like, dig down. Which is always a good move in Minecraft, just dig straight down. Let's just make a beacon of fucking Gondor here. Those are the Terraria boss names, Earthly Entity. When I eventually play Terraria on the channel, you'll understand. Right, we're just gonna do this and... What? That's weird. Okay. I don't know why I was falling off there. And see which colors we get. Until we stop encountering terracotta. I should specify, Queen Bee and Eater of Worlds are different bosses. It is not Queen Bee, comma, Eater of Worlds. That may be relevant. The fucking stone. The problem with hills is that they are curved and the terracotta only goes like a certain distance. Okay, this is the edge of the hill. Perfect. So you keep encountering stone and having to mine out to get to more terracotta. You kill Sky Cthulhu. Names is not something you should be worried about. Yeah, true. Kind of specifically like Space Cthulhu. Like the Moon Lord is very explicitly the Moon Lord. Like he's from space. Might as well pick up coal. And yes, space is technically in the sky, but like, when I think of sky, I think of clouds. I don't think of the moon. Okay, here we are. This is edge as well. Yeah, same thing, but like different vibes, I feel. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I think I've actually got every band of color. Okay, yeah, that's the bottom there. Yeah, I think this is what I'm getting here. How is Sky Cthulhu different from regular Cthulhu? Well, Cthulhu usually comes from the ocean. So Sky Cthulhu comes from the sky, and that makes him different. Yeah, because I'm just going down into the bands that I've already got there. Okay, so the colors I get naturally from my meza. Generic orange, yellow, light grey, red, white, and brown. Peak. Tried fighting Skeletron Prime and holy shit, remember this humiliation for years to come whenever you try to sleep at night. Skeletron Prime isn't that bad. You just gotta be prepared in Terraria, essentially. Like, every boss is doable fine if you did the correct preparations. Orange, yellow. It's kind of convenient how most of the colors in the mesa are kind of close together. Like, we don't have any of the blue colors here. I have to get all of the bluish colors myself. Earth Entity's power went out just as you were about to land the finishing blow in a boss fight. Oof. I believe we say oof to that. Add an arena, best armor, and weapon pre-hard mode. Yeah, but once you've got Skeleton Prime, you're in hard mode. If I remember my progression correctly. Pre-hard mode stuff ain't gonna cut it. That Skeletron Prime is not the first of the metal bosses that you fight, Lucy. If you want to live. He is not the first one. You go for others first. Like right in there. Generic in there. Right. I suppose I might as well make the chests for the other ones right now. So, black and dark grey. You just spawn naturally? They spawn naturally now? What the fuck? But he's not... He's literally the hardest one. It's kind of the point. Oh, I need to mark brown and yellow here with stars. Okay, those two done, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. There's 6. I need the other 10. That's 8. I still need 2 more. Chests take a lot more wood than I feel sometimes like I expect them to. Right, I think this is the correct number. No, don't open it, you fucking... It's fine. Right. Now to get the other ones. So I need lime. Normal green, I've got that. And I can get lime easily. Cyan, light blue, dark blue, magenta, purple, pink, black, and dark grey. How do you get dark grey? Grey is just black and white. That makes sense. Honestly, I think I will use very little black because, like, I just don't have a way of getting it. I don't want to kill squid. And I'm not summoning a wither, obviously. So I just have to rely on squid killing themselves, which they do. They do that. But that means I will use very little of it, which also means I will use very little dark grey. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, I think I have most of what I need for the other ones back at my home base. Wait, I need my golden helmet. Hold on. I do not know that reference, Lucy. Well, I really need to do my packed ice corridors at some point. Fallout New Vegas, I have not played a single Fallout game. The gambling game. I think there's more than one gambling game, to be fair. Okay, this basalt pillar's pissing me off. I always bump my head on it. Well, apparently I always bump my head on that one too. Yeah, there are numerous gambling games. This motherfucker's gonna try and jump on my head, but I won't let it happen. I'm too fast for him. Yeah, I feel like I remember you showing off some of your power armor models at some point in the Discord, Lucy. But maybe you're gonna tell me that was someone else. Because, like, half the time when I feel like I remember someone doing something, I get informed that it was someone else who did it. Okay, could you fucking stop? I swear to God, they just... Do we see the hitboxes? Like, the range on these fucking bastards is insane. Hey, I got 10 magma cream though. Hello, Redcouch TV. I am using a few mods, yes. I've got mostly like quality of life mods. I've got don't minimize on focus loss. I've got dynamic light. I've got sodium. I've got some terracotta decoration ones, a zoom and things like that. Memories of extremely early Minecraft. Remember seeing strip mine. Unfortunate autocorrect right there. Your brother's strip mine down near bedrock. Endless halls of nothing but stone and void and fog. You miss that feeling. I do like, yeah, the lonely feeling of Minecraft quite a lot. Hello, Canary. Hey there, mutant carrot crop that is 11% more red than it's supposed to be, located in rural Latvia. That's me. Yeah, I use my accurate names. I hope your class goes well. I do think that the magma cubes in Minecraft truly might be the worst hitbox for a mob in any video game. Just they have legitimate reach hacks. I don't think I'm ever playing Project Zomboid, Lucy. It doesn't sound remotely like anything I would want to play. I'm not generally particularly obsessed with zombies in general, and I don't like games where you lose your whole character when you die and you have to go back and start again. That's why I never played much Don't Starve. Right, where are my dyes? Why is this open? Did I put dyes in my new storage room? And if so, where did I put them? Decorations? I certainly didn't. Ah, put them in fabrics, that makes sense. I've got a pink dye, that's peak. I'm just taking these. I don't need to take the light grey dye. Green carpet. Did I not plant additional cactus here? Am I the big stupid? Actually, second thoughts, no one in chat answered that question. Okay, what have we got here? What flower colors do you make? Pink petals probably don't even make pink dye. That would be classic fucking... Okay, we've got magenta there, that's good. Oh, they do make pink dye. Okay, we've got an extra. And that just makes blue. Cyan is blue and... Okay. We've got magenta dye, we don't have purple. Okay, so we need extra blue, so we need to do I feel like that's obviously in-game Bebop. I feel like there might be certain facts about the world that make it impossible for that to be in real life. Okay, we've got red and blue. That's peak. We've got pink. It's like cyan and lime, I think, are the only ones missing. Let's put the red and the blue together. Get purple. Sehr gut. I didn't need to... I made an extra red dye that I didn't need, so I'll just put that in fabrics. There we go. What order did I have these in? Oh, right. Is there not light blue dye? There is, yeah, okay. That's good. I've got 3 of those, so that's fine. So light blue into magenta, into purple, into pink is the order I had. But I also need cyan and lime and green. And I might not have any cactus here anymore. Vegetation. That cactus... Oh, never mind. I got hella cactus. It's all good. I can't smelt that in a blast furnace. That is not how it works. I love how this game gives you the power to generate infinite lava. It's kind of crazy. And then I need bones, but I've got bones, so that's all good. Bones. White dye. I didn't need to use all of them. I'll come back, earthly entity. Give me this. Lime green. Normal green. And cyan. Realistically, what I actually need is farms for these, but I don't know how to make farms for all this kind of stuff. I don't know if I've actually ever built like a big like settlement type build in survival before. I need to put my golden helmet back on. I forgot about that. Maybe it would have been prudent to do the ice tunnels before trying to build a city far from my base. Yeah, this is definitely the most time-consuming part of this stream. Is just running between these bases. There be a gas nearby. You know, there's a surprising sort of proximity in the quality of the sound of the ghast cry and the sound of a grub in Hollow Knight. Like, they're not that different. I know how to set up an ender pearl stasis chamber, but I don't have a I don't have a frequent supply of ender pearls. Which is something else I need to do as well. In fact, let's just drag around. Lime, green, cyan, blue, and I've run out of inventory space. Oh, I didn't do light blue. Ah, I don't have bones anymore. I've run out of bones. Chat, I might be stupid. No, not that one. Lime green, green cyan. And then the light blue is missing. Wait, did I do this the right way around? Yeah, I did. Okay, I need to get myself a bone from somewhere. Where's a skeleton at? I like how so many people are confused on what ender pearls are when it's so clear they are pearls, a defense mechanism against parasites. Endermites, the endermites are parasitic and the ender pearls are the defense mechanism, creating a pearl around them so they can't hurt the enderman, like how real pearls work with clams. What they actually are is something that Notch added because he thought it looked cool. Skeleton anywhere? Anybody skeletoning? Just looking for a single skeleton to drop some bones. I hear one. I have entered the bone zone. Where is he? Where is he at? You're not who I need. I heard him rattling. I rattled him right back. Just gonna light this up for the hell of it. Oh, there's another one. Rattled even further. Oh, you're there. I didn't realize you couldn't even get up here. Well, shame for you. I'm getting distracted just going through a cave now. That's the problem with me. I've got a simple brain. I see valuable materials and I'm like, I need to get them. The number has to go up. The number of valuable materials I own. I start playing Minecraft, I immediately turn into a capitalist. It's quite disconcerting. For example, I must have this gold. Phasmophobia is one of those sort of like co-op like horror games, horror-ish. I feel like half the time it's more funny than horror. Yeah, ghost hunting. You go to places and you try to film the ghosts, from what I understand. Right, I forgot that I had. Okay. Why did I put that in that chest? That's not where that fucking terracotta belongs. I've had this... I've had this system for less than a full stream, and I'm already abandoning it. Somebody please help me. Ta-da! Set up. I'm missing 2 colors because I don't have black dye. But that's fine, I just won't use those colors. Unless I happen across some ink sacs just out of the blue. Oh, I've got even more raw gold there. Okay, well, there you go. Where's my dripstone? Well, it's not there, but that's fine. My terracotta is well organized, but nothing else here is. I mean, it depends who you play it with, Bebop, how funny it is. The people that I've seen play it, it's always ended up more funny than scary. Kind of like, fuck, what's that game called that I never play? Oh my god. Lethal Company. Very, very different vibes overall, but similar, like, gameplay. Hello, Space Figure, welcome. You don't need to apologize for not being active. I hope everyone's going well for you. I need bees is the problem. How do I farm bees? Because I want candles for these buildings. But I need beeswax for candles? Candle. Beeswax and honeycomb, rather. Same fucking difference. So I need candles for these buildings. So I need to farm bees. Honeycomb. Minecraft wiki help. Bebop not living in America has already been confirmed. Like, Bebop very explicitly doesn't live in America. A beehive at honey level 5 is sheared. What do you mean? Chat, I don't know how any of this bee stuff works. How do I pick up a beehive? Okay, so I need a silk touch tool when there are bees in it. And that will pick up the hive and I can move it. And then I need a campfire under it and shears to get the honeycomb. Peak. Okay, how do I make a campfire? I don't have the recipe for a campfire. Minecraft. That's all I'm saying, just Minecraft. I just looked up the word campfire without appending Minecraft to it, and I expected to get the Minecraft wiki as if campfires were somehow unique to Minecraft. Oh, that's easy. Okay. They're easy to craft. Why don't I have the recipe for that? What the fuck? A live stream chat with 5,000 people asked what country everyone was from. Within all the answers, some people were saying like Philadelphia, Ohio, and Washington. Yes, that is classic Americans right there on the internet. My country is my state. Logs, I have 3 logs. Peak, I can make 1 whole campfire. Are I not lucky at having the ability to make an entire campfire? Ta-da! Right. I'll need that. Hello, frog. Welcome. So I need to go and find a bee. And don't beehives need flowers around to generate honey? Am I correct? Or is that bullshit? I feel like that's true, right? It doesn't say. I'm going to assume I need flowers around for that. So what I really need to do is I need like a square in the middle of this city, like a little gardeny sort of plaza wherein I can also put my beehives. Now, I was kind of intending like this to be like a sort of high street thing. I suppose I could cover this water and make this into like a garden plaza park thing. For that, I need more silk touch. Okay. You know what? I need to set up infrastructure before I do this. I need preparations to be made. We're going back through the nether again. I'm gonna get lots of stuff. I'm gonna get grass. I'm gonna get saplings of various kinds. I'm gonna get beehives. Why the classic textures? Because I prefer them. I just like them more. Hey, if you're finding the stream boring, Lucy, you can always leave. I know that was a joke. I know that was a joke. I'm sorry. That was also a joke. Get away from my walkway. Blaze crackles. What is this one? Warmth. This is a C4181? Oh, it's this one. I just didn't recognize the opening. I don't have my fire resistance in my hand. I should when I'm in the nether. I don't know if I'm happy about the Expedition 33 purchase setting a precedent that Lucy is willing to buy people games. Just love spreading joy and whimsy. I don't know if that's what you do most of the time, to be honest. But sure. Zombie villager hearts. I have no idea what whatever you just compared E33 to Swiss figure, but I mean, I've heard that it's extremely good, and I'm going to play it after Signalis, so no one really give any information about it, please. I don't want to have any preconceptions beyond those that have already formed from the general hype around it. You walk as soon as I shoot an arrow because you're just the worst. I think that got looted. I think that bug still works. Okay. I know the location of one beehive. I only have one silk touch tool. Realistically, I should have a silk touch tool of each type, so I think I'm gonna do that. No, we cannot expect any more Minesweeper, Frog. I didn't enjoy it. Not for me. I didn't say no more maths games at all. I just said no more Minesweeper. I can play Sudoku. I'm slow at it, but it doesn't fucking reset when you make one mistake. But I don't particularly care to on stream, like... Okay, let's have a look at what my prices were for Silk Touch and Mending for other tools. Yes, I remember this character, Scarlet King. Okay, we've got... Silk Touch was 19 and Mending was 22. Okay, so 19 plus 22 is 41. So 82 emeralds I need. I gotta go and mine some sugarcane and some plants. Harvest, that is. The streams are very weird for you. I replied to a message before it gets sent. Wait, that's so weird. Your chat is behind your stream. Huh. I don't even know how that happens, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had that happen on YouTube or Twitch. I usually have, like, my chat is slightly ahead of my stream, because the stream is inherently more information, so it is slower to arrive, or there's more likely to be a delay in it that will then cause them to get out of sync. It's very satisfying sometimes just breaking sugarcane, I feel. I like the sounds. It's not the fact that it's co-op that puts me off Project Zomboid. It's the combination of the fact that I'm not particularly interested in zombies in general, and it's one of those games where, like, if you die, you lose your whole character and you have to start over. Like, Chicken, I'm not particularly interested in that at all. Like, I hate perma-losing progress. That's why when I have, like, boss souls in a From Software game, I'll always go and, like, farm for a level before going somewhere dangerous, because those souls are like one off. The boss doesn't come back, so it feels like I've permanently lost something if I lose them. Might as well trade some. You don't even fucking sell emeralds for paper. You do. What's your new book? Frostwalker 2. Not terrible. Not terrible. What are we at now? That's 78, so I need like 6 more? I don't remember what number I said I needed. No, I need like 4 more emeralds. I'm still gonna just do a full farm harvest. Who can see that as a trans flag? I can. It'll depend on what emoji packs you have installed, but I think most will include it. Some might see it as like a generic flag next to a symbol that I can't remember which symbol it is. There wasn't any white in a flower minigame? Why? Of all the colours for there not to be, I feel like white is one of the craziest. Like, I could imagine if there wasn't, like, magenta or something, or maroon. But white? That's, like, one of the basic colours. I mean, technically it's all the colours, but... There were only 6 colours you could use? What kind of dog shit minigame is that? At that point, what is the point of it? Spent like 30 minutes drawing with flowers and tormenting mushrooms. Sounds like a good time. Running out of inventory space. Seeds. There. That frees up a bit of inventory space. I'm always a little nervous that they'll somehow... Who stood on my crops? Who stood on my crops? Who? There's something nefarious at work here. I will not stand for this. Can I? No, it's too far. Hey, at least the peak music is playing. Wish I had a mod that automatically just upped the music volume when Living Mice started. See you, Lucy. There might be, yeah. I mean, there's a... If you can think of something that's like a potential Minecraft mod, there's a reasonably good chance that it does exist out there for one version or another. Like, I think Minecraft is probably pretty solidly the most modded game of all time. God, it's a peak soundtrack, isn't it? Oh, you're the beetroot person. Don't fucking go to bed. Trade with me. And I'll go to bed. Just as soon as it fucking lets me. Oh, I don't need... I forgot I don't need to wake them up. Terraria's peak. I am going to play Terraria on the channel at some point. Probably, like, as a break from Minecraft or something. Because no doubt... no doubt there will come a point where I'm like, okay, I need to not play Minecraft for a bit. I have not played either Blasphemous game. I don't really know anything about them. Like, I don't even know what genre they are. I have the name recognition, but I don't think I have any knowledge of them. I leave any beetroot lying around the sides of these fields. How did I end up with 31 XP? Oh, that's right. I always forget trading gives you XP. Did not used to be the case. I should have this in my hand. I know it's been the case for ages, but it didn't used to be. That's the important part. You accept carrots again? You will. Peek. My goat. Okay, that is more than enough in terms of emeralds. I can turn the... That's the wrong one. I can turn the music back down again now. Well, actually, now I think about it, my muffler mod... No, okay. Music is not counted as a sound that it can affect. Because if it was, I could turn it up with that, but no. Sadly not to be. Okay. I need 2 silk touches, and I need 2 mendings. Peak. Sticks. Okay, I got some wood there. For some reason I will never learn to use bundles properly. Every time I try and use them, I mess up somehow. Okay, how are we looking on the durability of this anvil? Pretty good. Silk touch and mending. What's my silk touch mending axe called? What's my silk touch mending axe called? Okay, the fortune one's called so this one's called it's peak. And is there another synonym for spade that will piss Lucy off if I call this spade that? Oh yes, trowel. Yes. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Okay, I need some grass and I need trowel. A trowel's like a really small spade that you use for digging up like small amounts of earth, particularly when you're like doing gardening and you just want to dig around like one plant or dig up a little bit to put a plant in, something like that. If you ever see like these really short handles and then they often have quite a sharp blade on them, yeah, that's a trowel. Now the excellent question here is, are the bees in the hive? They are not. Oh, they are now. So according to the wiki, the silk touch, they shouldn't, yeah. Is it full? Bees 2 of 3. Okay, they're not in there just yet. Can you go back in there? Can you go in there before another one comes out? Can you please go in there before another one comes out? Well, fuck you. In. Okay, one of them went in. Like, how long are you gonna take? Potentially the rest of my fucking life? Peak. Why is it called a bee nest and not a beehive? Aren't they called beehives on the wiki? Yeah, the wiki calls it a beehive. Why does the fucking game call it a bee nest? What? Hold on a second. Are they saying that the fucking English United Kingdom calls it a bee nest? Because we do not. No, okay. They're just calling that overall for some reason, despite the fact that the wiki calls it something else. For a second there I was like, are you making shit up about the UK? But no, they're just making shit up in general. That's one beehive. Ideally I'd want like 4 at minimum. Can you make them? Can you craft them? You can. Can you then breed the bees? That better or worse? I think it's better because it means that they're not... Oh, beehives are the ones you craft. Bee nests are the ones that you get in the... What? They're different blocks. Does it matter? Do they function differently? Or is it just for the aesthetic? Okay, since half of the tutorial images on the bee nest page show pictures of beehives, I don't think they function differently. That's still stupid naming, because in the wild, beehives are called beehives. In fact, if you were making an artificial beehive in real life, that would be more likely to be called a bee nest than a wild beehive is. So at minimum, they've got it the wrong way around, and at the worst, they just should both be called beehives. Because they are in real life. I've never heard someone call it a bee nest. It's a hive. But I can make them. Yeah, I can see the recipe for the beehive, don't worry. I've got the wiki up here. Can I breed the bees? Breeding. Upon breeding with any flower successfully. Okay. So I need lots of flowers to breed the bees. This is valuable information. I'm gonna rip up some flowers. If I want 4, then I need 12 bees. I'm also going to rip up some grass with my Silk Touch spade. When you hear trowel, you think of a trowel. Me too, funnily enough. When I hear a thing, I think of that thing. Grass spreads, so I don't need tons of it. But I do need more bee nests because I've got a bee nest and I don't want 1 bee nest and 3 beehives because that would look bad. I want them all to look the same. So I need to find some more bee nests. No, I know why you said that, Scarlet King. I was not in fact wondering. It was very obvious. I just did not care to comment on it. Where are the bees? Does this village not have bees? Do you people not have bees nearby? Okay, well there won't be one in the swamp. Let's go over to this forest. I have been past other bee nests. That's just the only one I remembered where it was. I assume they only generate in trees and therefore would be more common in a forest. I have never heard of lamingtons. Game's trying to tempt me with caves. Bees are good, I like bees too. I don't particularly care for the Minecraft ones, they're too cutesy for me, but I do like bees in general. Oh, the Woodland Mansion's over this way. I keep forgetting we have one. At some point I need to tackle that as well. Hello, Lily of the Valley! How are you doing? I'll keep some of these. One of the few flowers I hadn't found any of yet. Or maybe one of the many flowers if they'd added a lot more flowers than I realized. I'm not sure. I don't really read the patch notes very much. And I did not read the patch notes for any of the intervening versions between my last playthrough and this one, so... I feel like there's got to be a better way to find these nests. I don't want to have a bee nest and then some hives. I like how the bee nests look better, so I want to get 4 bee nests. That's a fun hill. I've been to this rune portal already. I recognize it. I'm gonna end up reaching the ocean and have still only the one bee nest. I know I've seen others in this world. I know I have. They can't be all that rare. There's one. How many did we get in that? 2 of 3, that's good enough. Did I hear another one dripping, or was that just the latent sound effects of the one I just broke? You have an appointment tomorrow, so you have to wake up earlier than usually, so you might not stay all stream. Well, working in your favor, Earthly Entity, this will not be an especially long stream because I am in sort of very much in a flow state of writing right now, and I am eager to get back to it. So this will not be like a, 4-hour stream type situation. Where are the bees? Hello, dog. You're doing a lot more lore building too? Hell yeah. Maybe showing you may be shooting yourself in the foot, probably not showing yourself in the foot. Only you can prevent forest fires. I'm not entirely sure that I actually can prevent the forest fire. It might be a bit late to prevent the forest fire. Hold on. I'll answer your question in a second, Scarlet King. I'm not... That's the wrong axe. I need to just quickly try and prevent this forest fire from spreading. We do this by creating a barrier between the leaves so that the fire doesn't jump. Hold on a second. Unfortunately, the fucking leaf litter. The leaf litter's a major problem because it burns and it's everywhere because they added it to the game, and I wish they hadn't added it to the game. Crazy that these forest fires always happen as soon as you arrive. Obviously, it's because they just generated, but lore-wise, if you were doing lore, it would be very suspicious that the forest fires start only as soon as your character arrives. There's another one over there. Oh my god. This forest is just trying to burn down, to be honest. No, I don't want the fucking leaf litter. Why in God's name would I want the leaf litter? Yeah, we need to remove these trees here to prevent lava from being an issue. Okay. Right, what was I saying? What was I talking about before the forest fire began? Oh yes, you asked what I was writing. It's a little complicated to explain. Let me try and think of the best way to explain it without spoilers. I mean, the basic gist of the beginning of it is like someone suddenly appears in the middle of the street with no memory of who they are or where they came from. But I would say the genre would be like... What specifically is the definition of urban fantasy? Is that just fantasy in a modern city setting? Supernatural elements and... Yeah, it's like a young adult urban fantasy. Okay, I think we're good here. I think this forest is safe. This is a really nice archway. I know I'm out here looking for bees, but this archway's peak. I might take these coordinates down. Add it to my ever-growing list of coordinates of places that would be fun to build, but I'm never probably going to get round to building in them. Right, where's this list actually at? It's one of these open fucking text files I have that doesn't actually have a name. There it is. What's this, like, big mountain arch at -563 -1193? Granso. And it's going nighttime, and I should put some of these things in bundles. I have bundles for a good reason. Why am I carrying around a notch apple? I don't remember for what purpose I put that in my inventory. Any more bees to be found? Yes, I'm aware. I see your info dumps, Scarlet King, on the Discord. As I've said before, I read every message that is sent to the Discord, seeing as I am currently the only moderator. It's kind of a necessity that I do. Could be useful in an emergency. I'm not sure that I would be able to get it out of the bundle and consume it before the emergency had consumed me, but it's there. Maybe it'll save my life. Is this a... No. Yes? I'm colorblind. I can't tell if they're pink or grey. Especially in the darker light. Grey, yeah. It would be very unlikely to have two pink sheep next to each other, so I assumed they were probably grey. I don't know if I've actually ever seen two pink sheep generate side by side. What the fuck is going on over here? What's happened to this hill? Wild. I need one more bee's nest. We've got 2 with 3 out of 3 and 1 with 2 out of 3. I'm not going to have to do a lot of breeding. Oh, you know what? 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 We're having cherry trees. It's just happening. We're having cherry trees. I would info dump more about my stories, but a lot of them have a lot of, like, mystery elements to the lore. Like, a lot of the info dumping I would do would just be straight up spoilers. So I'm like, well, I can't really do that. Cherry wood, warp wood, and pale wood equals trans flag. I'm not planning to make one though in this city. I'm just planning to plant cherry trees in the sort of central park square region, whatever you call it. Oh, there's another rune portal. Well, I suppose I'll investigate that. I should get enough saplings from this too. I only need 4. I will replant one of them. There's an extra. I'll hang around for these leaves to disintegrate a bit. See if I get some extras. Oh, I forgot you can't do that. Can't climb trees as easily as you used to be able to. Right, let's see. What do we got in every direction? Do I see any distant beehives? Not really. I see distant sugarcane, but that's not the same thing. Cherry trees drop tons of saplings. Like the anti-jungle tree. Like, what the hell? I've got 10 saplings. Same number of leaves on a jungle tree, I probably have fucking 1, if that. Might as well pop a couple of torches in this. They're trying to rattle me. Oh my god, it's the firing squad. They're like, better light this in case like a creeper comes out. No, it's just an entire fucking army of people with firearms. Okay, I think we're good. Saplings, and they're still not all disintegrated. Like, what is the drop rate for cherry saplings? Let me look this up. This is crazy. They have a 5% chance of dropping a sapling except for jungle leaves, which have a 2.5% chance of dropping a sapling. I don't know what to tell you, Minecraft Wiki. The cherry leaves have a higher percent chance of dropping a sapling than 5%. Either that or this is the craziest RNG that has ever been seen. This is dream levels of RNG. I want to stay here until all of them are gone now to see, like, what total number I have by the end. And remember, it's whatever I'm carrying plus 1 because I replanted one. It would be nice if they could decay a little faster, though. I would like to get moving. I think my goal for this stream, by the end of the stream, is to have built the plaza that I want to build. Have my bees set up. You should have plenty of time to do that. Only like halfway through. And I did waste a lot of time at the beginning. Hello, nameless sir. I suppose I am technically saying I've got to move it, move it. You are correct. This way the sapling will grow before the cherry leaves are gone. It's quite possible. In which case I'll just have to be like, okay, we probably have like 1 or 2 more than whatever we ended up with. What if I get another notch apple in that rune portal? You know, I think the next thing Mojang should add is the ability to make horizontal portals. Like if you do the same pattern requirement for that you do normally, but you just make it horizontally and then light, and it should create like horizontal portal blocks that you can fall through. I know the end portal's already horizontal, but for nether portals, I just think that would be peak. You could have a floor portal. And a ceiling portal. Okay, final count 23, including the one I replanted. That's definitely higher than a 5% chance. I don't know how many leaves are in one of these trees, but that is definitely higher than a 5% chance. Like, I don't even need to count them. I can just look at them and tell you that is not 5%. Fuck you, go into the flortal. Flortal is great. Right, let's see. Gold, much appreciated. Projectile protection 4 and feather falling 1. Well, much appreciated in the sense of I appreciate the XP I'll get from disenchanting these. I might as well take the chest, they're always useful. Crying obsidian is also always useful, but it's not useful enough for me to give a shit about it staying here to mine it. Thought I saw another beehive there, but I didn't. I was imagining things in the periphery of my vision. Cluck, 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 cluck. Oh, got an egg. Chicken. No, didn't happen. Tragic. Flortal should spawn you in a meadow full of flowers. Call it the flirtle. I feel like if you went through, I was specifically talking about nether portals. I feel like going through a nether portal and ending up in a field of flowers is unlikely. I suppose you could bring grass into the nether and make your own field of flowers. Which actually, the juxtaposition of the aesthetics of hell versus the fucking Garden of Eden is certainly interesting. Do you get bees in a dark forest, or am I going to have to go somewhere else? Actually, fuck going somewhere else. There might be a weeping angel in the dark forest. Let's get on top of these trees. I don't remember what they're called. Creakings, that's what they're called. They're just fucking weeping angels. I don't know what to say. They're just weeping angels. I got the flora joke, yes. I just didn't comment on it. Do I have to explain every joke that's told in chat? I thought explaining jokes made them worse. Well, I'm not going to bother explaining every joke that's told in chat. I'm unfunny enough as it is. I don't need to actively make my chat less funny too. Any pale groves or whatever they're called. Any pale groves. I've not found a pale grove in survival mode. There was a test world I did on creative that had one. I don't remember if that's the actual name, if exact name. You've returned with midnight cereal. I hope it tastes good. But it's something like Pale Grove, something along those lines. Pale Garden, that's it. I feel like Pale Grove makes more sense. Whose fucking garden is it? Like, I know there's a creaking in there, but it's not like a tended garden. It is just a grove in a forest. Hey, there's a lush cave. That's nice. I don't know. particularly want to spend the time going down to have a look at it, but it's nice. I don't think I'm going to get one in this biome, sadly. I feel I'm nearing the edge of it here. Yeah, there's none over that way. If there is one, then it's hidden up on this hill. Which, funnily enough, the one I found in Creative World was hidden up on a hill. Hello, Lucy. Welcome back. What did you miss? I'm looking for beehives, specifically bee nests, the naturally spawning ones, because I want them, because I think they look better than the ones you make. There's the top of the lush cave. I also got lots of cherry saplings. And I'm now on top of a dark forest because I thought maybe there would be a pill garden. But it doesn't seem that that's the case. Does the fortune on my axe affect the number of mushrooms I get from mining these? This is kind of a peak little crater here, to be honest. Like, nice scenery. Even given the lack of pale garden. Mojang should absolutely not change it so that you fall through leaves without feather falling. Like, yes, it would be more realistic, but it would also just be bad. It would just be bad for Minecraft as a game. That would ruin so many builds and make everything so much harder. Mojang is not exactly in the business of making realism in their game. Oh, for goodness sake, the zombies. I said I don't want to play Project Zomboid. And the boners are here as well. I shouldn't have said that. How many fucking hostile mobs are here? There's a war zone. Holy shit. What is going on down there? Yeah, I imagine so. Bro's getting destroyed. Holy shit. Oh, there's a creeper. That's more of a problem. Like, that's actually potentially a threat. Fucking shoot the creeper. They never shoot the creeper. Oh, he shot it before I hit it, which means that it didn't end up dropping a fucking disc. If I'd hit it moments before that, then the arrow would have killed it, and it would have dropped a disc. There's still so many more. I feel like there might be a zombie spawner here somewhere. Listen, sometimes it's kind of fun to choose a sus word to describe something that isn't inherently sus. I don't actually need this bow. I don't know why I picked it up. Hey, bees. Hey, could you get back in the hive? This fucking instant? That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Okay, I'm taking your home. It's mine now. 0 of 3. I just rendered a family homeless. We're destroying the housing market with this one, folks. Enderman. Boat. He's trying to escape. Boat. 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 He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. Get out of the tree. Pearl. Yes. Right, I need to go home now. Oh my god, I can't jump anymore. First ecosystems and now the housing market. What will Molly destroy next? All sense of hope. And there's another word that I was looking for, but I couldn't think it, so I just stopped. Hello, D2Vian. Not sure how you prefer to be referred. I am indeed playing with my left hand. I am left-handed. And so I like to play the game with it set to left-handed as well. Where do I need to get back to? I never remember the exact coordinates of my house. I just know it's like nearish 00. So mostly I just need to go a distance in the positive Z. Left-handed too? You never tried it? Honestly, it looks so weird to you. It must feel very normal for me. Yeah, I mean, if it's not what you've played with, then it'll feel weird. Is that an abandoned village? Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. It is. If it's not what you've played, then it'll certainly feel weird, whether you're left-handed or not. Yeah, but I always like to do it. Passing a Nautilus is fine. I don't care. They're not that rare. Okay, fun music's over. Volume back down. It's funny how the abandoned villages like have smoky grey glass and like chimneys that normal villages don't have. Aren't these like quite rare? Stargate mod for Minecraft. I'm not particularly experienced in Stargate. Hello there. You'll despawn if I leave, won't you? Don't have the... I don't have the materials to cure a zombie villager. I could if I had a weakness potion. I've got the golden apple, but I do not have the weakness potion. Why do they have 2 bells? That seems overindulgent. I mean, you can be sure I'm going to take them. I hear him walking. Chest? Ah, yes. The fabled leather hat and bread. Oh, hi, you're in there. Anyone else lingering around? I assume they despawn. They might not. There are some situations where mobs that would normally despawn don't, but I assume they do. I will take that many apples, though. And I will also take an extra bundle, because that's actually peak. Kind of need that right now. I've seen some of Stargate a long time ago, I think. I'm pretty sure it was on TV at my grand's house, and I watched some episodes, but I don't remember what episodes, whether it was from one show or another show. I don't know if there are multiple shows or not. All I remember vaguely is the opening theme was excellent, and there was a lot of Egyptian iconography. And I've never really paid attention to it more than that. Which, now I think about it, is a bit odd, because I love Egypt so much. So you would think I would have watched it, but I never have. Probably should have taken down the coordinates of that village, shouldn't I? Ah, this is close. I'll take these ones down. Then I will either love or hate it for how it uses Egyptian mythology. My take on mythology is generally, if something is trying to portray gods as being actually the gods of mythology, then I prefer the characters to be close to they are in mythology, which is rarely the case in these things. If it's like the gods were actually aliens, then I'm fine with them being kind of different. But I do get a little pissed off if characters start making claims about, oh, this is what the mythology says about these things, and then that's not what mythology says about these things at all. Chicken. Like, for example, when fucking every Greek mythology thing makes Hades the villain, and then, like, half the other gods are fine. And it's like, no, Hades was actually one of the least problematic. He was still problematic, but he was one of the least problematic by a long shot. And it's quite common in Egyptian mythology as well to make either Anubis or Sutek evil, and that's just not good either. Like, neither of them were evil. Sutek is a better candidate for being evil than Anubis. Like, there was nothing, I should say, if I am going with the Egyptian names for them rather than the Greek names, I should say Anpu. Like, he was never evil. Bro was protecting the dead. But again, Sutek was not particularly evil either. He was associated with destructive things, and he was, like, things that often frightened Egyptian society, but he was not evil. He was just associated with a lot of destructive forces, and he was a protector for many things as well. I mean, he was a war god, chicken. And he was also, like, protector of, like, foreigners and travelers and stuff, if I remember correctly as well. Hey, extra hive. I'll just take it. I won't wait for you bees to get home. I'm just having it. Basic premise is the Egyptian gods are real, but they're parasitical aliens who pretend they're gods to subjugate humanity across the galaxy. Yeah, that's, like, I'm fine with that. I would not have any... The only place I would have issues with that is if one of the, like, mortal characters started reciting an Egyptian myth, and I was like, that's not what the myth says. That would be the only place I would have a problem. Because that does happen sometimes, like even when the gods themselves are portrayed fine, it's quite common for characters in these things to make a claim about the mythology that is not true. which can tick me off. I mean, truthfully, if you want a villain from Egyptian mythology, you can just fucking go with Apep. He's just like the embodiment of chaos and destruction, and Ra had to kill him every night. Like, he's there for the taking. But I feel like he's so rarely depicted. See, this is the problem with getting me talking about mythology. I will go off on very long tangents and talk about nothing else for a while. Asgardian myths are also aliens in the show. That's also something that I'm a big fan of. I know a lot about Egyptian, Greek, and Norse mythology. I know some stuff about like Aztec and Inca mythology. Is there a bunny god in which mythology? I don't think rabbits are native to Egypt, so I don't think there's one in Egyptian mythology. I could be making that up, to be honest. Oh, speaking of bees, there's a myth about Ra crying bees. Stargate Watch Together stream where we can enjoy your commentary on the mythos. Well, first of all, a Watch Together stream would be a case of my channel gets deleted for copyright. Secondly, no, I'm not interested in doing reaction content at all. Okay, where are my bells? Are they in decoration? Yes. Let me take these candles, actually. I'm gonna need them. Where's the bone zone? Here's the bone zone. Apples. Why am I collecting apples? I don't use them for anything, but I just have lots of them. Got a problem, Scarlet King? Got an issue? Did I say something questionable? Do you not like the term bone zone? What? It's the zone where the bones are. I mean, I highly doubt that if I were to do a video essay on something, it would be Stargate. It sounds interesting. I don't think it's the type of thing that I'm going to get obsessed enough about to write a video essay on. Given I haven't written a video essay on, like, any of the things that I'm obsessed with. Like, you would be more likely to get a video essay on, like, one of the books that I love. Like, something on like, Unraveler or something on the Bartimaeus sequence. But, I mean, that's not going to happen either. Most likely, at least. I mean, yeah, obviously I don't know what future me is going to do, but I feel it's very unlikely that's going to happen. I'm just going to use the dandelions for breeding them, because I have tons. I intend to make a long-form video from the Below Zero playthrough. I haven't started it yet because I've been doing writing, and it takes, frankly, much higher priority for me. This last month, I have basically spent reading the Bartimaeus sequence, which, by the way, everyone should read. Read them. It's some of the best books ever written. And writing. 17 total seasons, 4 films, and a few more spin-offs. I'm unlikely to watch all of it. It would have to be very good for me to watch all of that. I'm still getting used to my storage system here, in case anyone's wondering why I'm slow as fuck right now. I like this track, Broken Clocks, it's a good one. That's the whole bundle. Not what I intended. To be fair, 3 hours is long for a film. Like, I would more likely watch like 4 seasons of something than like watch 3 hours in one sitting. The thing about TV series is that you don't have to watch them all at once. The binging is not necessary. And I personally advise against it. Like, I hate when shows these days, it's something that happens now and then, they like play into the culture of like binge watching things by releasing like half their episodes at once, and I hate it. I hate it. I like when shows do one episode a week and then you get a week in between of theorizing about the episode. To me, that's peak. And it means that people who don't have time to sit and like binge an insane amount get to join in on that discussion. Because if I'm sitting there like watching one episode a week, but there's 3 episodes coming out a week, then I can't join in on any of the theorizing. Because everybody's theorizing about episodes I haven't seen yet. Where did I store my bundles? Are they still up here? Yeah. What's in there? Oh, more bundles. I've got a lot of bundles. Yes, 45-minute episodes and 22 episodes a season. Peak TV. I mean, not even like 22 is not like necessary. Like old seasons of Doctor Who, 1 episode a week, 13 episodes, like 2 or 3 two-parters per season. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Forgotten Gods is always peak, I think, Scarlet King. I like it. I like it when being forgotten affects the gods. They like lose power because they're not being worshipped anymore. Bundle of Bundles does sound like a Terraria item, that's true. Almighty Johnson's, I've not heard of that one. Where do I keep my earth? Down in soils. Gonna need some. I'm not gonna need every bee nest. I only want 4, so 3, 3, 2 and 2. Okay, so I can leave. I suppose they're technically food adjacent. Leave these ones here. Take these ones with us. I don't see what's stupid about Hermes' boots or Cloud in a bottle. What's wrong with that as an item name? It's not particularly silly. I don't see why it's particularly silly. Yeah, let's get smooth stone as a decorative block, actually. I'm gonna double smelt some cobble here. I'm gonna struggle to double smelt some cobble because my inventory's cooked and salted. Possibly hashed as well. That was a funny computer joke. Everyone laugh. Right now. Could you... Right, I forgot they can't go in a blast furnace. It's kind of stupid what things can and can't go in blast furnaces, to be honest. I feel like stone should be able to go in a blast furnace. Then again, I suppose like smelting cobbled stone back into smooth stone doesn't quite make sense to begin with, but yeah, who gives a shit? Good, Lucy, thank you. I know no one else left. Retribution will be dealt out. Mark my words. There will be invectives, there will be reprimands. I need potatoes. Any potatoes in here? No. I think I've got a couple of stacks of harvested potatoes over in them there fields. Yes, you are indeed safe, Lucy. This time. Potato. Oh, I still haven't named the horses. I still haven't named the horses. Well, I mean, this time? Well, maybe I'll tell a joke at some point in the future and you won't laugh at that one. I mean, obviously you will, because all my jokes are really funny. But, you know, I'm just saying. You never know what the future holds. Oh, these are gonna smelt so slowly, and I've got to smelt them again! Fuck! Oh, I should have a hopper system. The middle row should be hoppers, and then I should have lava in the bottom row as well. So for the double smelter, I just plop them in. And then it smelts them into smooth stone, and then we go down into the next one. Oh, that would be so easy. I think there's still a world of difference between you and me, Lucy. Starting to sound like you in the same way that, like, if I take one step up Everest, I'm technically starting to climb Mount Everest. Actually, what's the proper fucking name of that mountain again? Mount Everest is a fucking colonist name. Chomolungma and Sagarmatha. There you go. I'm probably not pronouncing either of those correctly. What can I do while I'm waiting for that to smelt? Colonist being mad at colonists. This is peak 1700s. Listen, I live in the UK. I live in a country that is colonized. That does not make me a colonist. I didn't realize we were doing the fucking sins of the father here. It's not a principle I abide by. Certainly not on an individual basis. Perhaps as an entire country. As one. I ought to find something to do here while this smelts. Otherwise this is going to be very boring. Do I have anything? Would that count as a stereotype or an unfunny joke? What, the thing that you said? I think the thing that you said was both a stereotype and an unfunny joke. I actually use some cobblestone here? I keep forgetting to make this goddamn fucking well that I wanted to make over here. Hello, crazy guy. I recognize your username. Do I want to make this too high? I don't think I do. I think I just want wood for the rest. Let's see. It's been a long time since I've bothered trying to make a fucking decorated well. Fortunately, I've got tons of oak logs. Project Zomboid is a work of fiction because it takes place in Kentucky, a place that doesn't exist. Hey, I've never been to Kentucky. I can't contest it. Maybe it doesn't exist. Should put the sticks down first and then drag the planks, really, shouldn't I? That would make more sense. Can only sleep at night. Is it not night? I see stars. It's fucking night. There we go. No. There's two people who weren't there. It's not looking good for Kentucky, no. I don't think it's real. I'm not hearing anyone, you know, contest. Nobody has, you know, picked up in chat to say it's actually real, so... It's getting to be a pretty cut and dry case here. No such thing as Kentucky. I need more slabs. I think this is the perfect amount because I'm the goat. It doesn't look very good this well, to be honest, but you know what? I've given up giving a shit. Fucking leaves in my way. It needs a little bit of overhang, I think. It could be worse. Definitely needs a little bit of overhang somewhere, but fucking who gives a shit? My fucking stone smelted yet? If I throw leaf litter into the cauldron, well, like when the lava comes in, will the... Oh, that doesn't work. Like, will it melt the leaf litter? It's too far. Okay, I've got to go to my actual dedicated bin. Awful pun, Nameless Sir, I applaud you. Okay, we're almost done here, but we've got to smelt it again, because this game is bad like that. These should be done, yeah. It's not a chimney. It might not be a bin, but it certainly isn't a chimney either. It does not, in fact, throw out fumes. There's no exhaust. It's just a fire with nowhere for the smoke to go. Alright, if we could hurry up here. Okay, I mean, I can start moving it over fine now. Ta-da. There we go. How will Santa deliver my presents? Hey, listen. Nameless sir. Look at how much coal I've got. What do you think Santa's been delivering me? I am not on the good list. Okay, now I don't have anything to do again while this smelts. I suppose I can refill these from the other lava. And I can refill some of these, like 4 of them. Well, that didn't take up very much time, did it? I just want to get building my plaza, but I need the stone. Sometimes fake Lucy delivers presents? That explains why I don't get any. If it's a Lucy that's responsible for delivering them. Chicken. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Lucy. I'm well aware of that. Chicken. What is the point of you laying eggs if they don't turn into smaller chickens? Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. What is the point of you laying eggs if they don't turn into smaller chickens? What are they for? Give me some seeds so that you'll stop walking away from me. Okay, no seeds for me. Right, this one better work. Chicken. There, you see. This one knows what's up. Look. Why are there 3 of them all of a sudden? 4? What the fuck? I just witnessed mitosis of chickens. You are clearly the inferior bird here. Yeah, I did understand it, but I'm also glad you did clarify it. Well, I'm not going to kill the chickens, but I'm certainly going to kill someone who's in my fucking house. Uninvited. What can I say? Not allowed in. It's not even half done. Chat, the smelting is not even half done. I'm not gonna have time to finish the plaza. Oh, I need to build more campfires. I can do that. I can do that while I'm waiting. Campfires. I need logs. I need 12 logs. No. 9 logs. 9 sticks. 3 coal. 9 logs. Perfection. 9 sticks. Perfection. Three coal. Perfection. Everything is perfection. Specifically, everything I do is perfection. There we go. Got my 4 campfires. Do you want the campfires to be immediately below the beehive, or do you want them to be like a small gap? Like, do you want like campfire hive or campfire gap hive? I assume it's just campfire hive. That was the sound of lava appearing. I should probably get efficiency for these at some point. Remind myself if I have fishy votes. Good lord, I'm yawning. Hey chat, don't go to bed at 3 AM. I don't have any efficiency? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello Mustafa, welcome. I'm doing pretty good, how about yourself? I'm just waiting for a shit ton of smooth stone to fucking smelt here. And apparently I need to surround this shit with trapdoors. Let's use... I suppose let's use cherry trapdoors since we're putting cherry trees sort of around them. It will fit in. I don't even know what cherry trapdoors will look like. Okay, 4 for each, so I'll need... Okay, I'm gonna need a lot. I need 16 trapdoors, which is a lot of wood. Okay. There we go. Fine, a bit bummed about the bad mid-year exams, but everything good. Sorry to hear that, but glad everything is good. Otherwise, let's see what these look like put down. Yeah, they're nice enough. Can the stone hurry the fuck up? It's nearly done, it's getting there. Kill John Exam. I think John Exam's already dead. I feel like exams are a pretty old invention. Just have this sneaking suspicion that he might have been dead for a while. What advancements am I sort of at? It's unbelievable I still haven't found a fucking bastion in this world. I don't think there is one. That's my hot take, is my world just doesn't have a bastion. Where was that total B location? What category was that in? Oh, it'll be in like a husbandry. Yeah, there it is. I haven't found a goat either. You know, I liked the concept of the original hoe advancement better. This one just is make a netherite hoe. Now, before it was netherite, it was a diamond hoe, and it was use it up, like break it. And I think that's funnier. It should be break a netherite hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. Thought Total B location is supposed to be a guide to Silk Touch. Maybe? It does mention... Oh, right. I can't look at They don't smelt when I'm looking at advancements. There should be a way to look at your advancements without pausing the game. Mojang. Add it. Let me turn off pause while the game is paused. Like the PDA pause option. Let me do that. Please. I beg. Why do I have the recipe for the mace when I haven't had a heavy core? Oh, make the world... You're so right. You're so right. You're actually so right. I forgot about that. I don't have a very varied diet, do I? 11 out of 40. Breed all animals, 3 of 26. I have not been doing any of that. We are going to get bees on that list. We're going to get up to 4 of 26. Oh yeah. This whole path. I don't understand the archaeology stuff. How do you make a bullseye block? Thanks, Minecraft. Hey, Wiki, how do you make a bullseye block? Oh, it's a target block. That's why it didn't work. Okay, thanks, Minecraft. Hay surrounded by redstone is a crazy recipe. Let me put the buckets back as well. This is frankly more smooth stone than I anticipate needing, but better to have too much than not enough, in my humble opinion. I say my humble opinion, I don't know that I'm really that humble. I'm actually gonna stop the world from being a server. And now for another like 3 minutes of just running through the nether in silence. Hope everyone enjoys this part of the streams. At least there's good music. But I mean, there's always good music in Minecraft, so... No. I'm just generally not that interested in the end. I know the elytra is very, very useful, but like, you have to go bridging across 1,000,000 miles of void to fucking find it, and then there might not even be a ship at the fucking city you find. I like to think at the very end of the universe there's a little girl kicking her feet and blowing bubbles. Yes, she's me. I'm doing that at the end of the universe. I do like that thought. I didn't bring any bones. I'm gonna have to kill skeletons again. I knew I would forget to bring something. Okay. If I want a plaza, I'm gonna use this as my plaza, I think. So I'm gonna delineate the edges of the water as the edges of the plaza. Marker here. Then along this line. It's not gonna be like, you know, immense. Square would be kind of nice. I always like it when things are square. So in that case, if I put a marker here, maybe one more. Where the fuck did that sand go? Okay, it's there. The second I thought it went through the ground, it was just gone. So this is... direction is positive X. So we're at 64... 34, so 30 blocks exactly. So now we're looking at negative Z. So we want 43. Oh, where is negative Z? No, hold on. Maths. 983. Here. Okay, so some of the water can still be there, that's fine. I think this should come out as a square. $83 and 64. People will only be proud if I've done the arithmetic correctly. Gonna double check that last one. I'm suddenly completely... Yeah, okay, I did do that correctly. Suddenly completely not confident in my ability to fucking do basic arithmetic. Okay. We're gonna have the water level be... My inventory's so full. We're gonna have the water level be the level that the square is at. No, I need this immediately. Fucking helmet can go in here. Oh, I can't go in here. The bloody potatoes. Now it's going night. Yeah, this is like the sort of border. Is going to be in this, and then sort of descend, I think. I might replace these with stairs immediately, actually. But I like those roads that like sort of have stairs up at the sides. If you know what I mean. Maybe nobody knows what I mean. Maybe I'm talking nonsense? Who knows? Let's show people what I mean. And actually replace that shit with stairs, because I do need to. So, do I have a stone cutter here? I do. Peak. There are no... There are no smooth stone stairs? Okay. Hold on, chat. We're installing another mod. Give me a second here. We are installing a mod live on stream, because what the fuck? What the genuine fuck? It doesn't like fabric loader. Fuck you. Change version 0.4. There we go. Okay, see you, Earthly Entity. Sleep well. I'm only going to go for another like half hour anyway. There's a lot of basalt columns in your writing, and that's because you think they look amazing. Covered in moss, covered in algae, nothing on it. Doesn't matter, they look amazing. Basalt pillars do look great. There I very much agree with you. Did it go thundery? No, it's just raining. Right, mod successfully installed live on stream. Let me have a look at the differences between these and decide which one I want more. Okay, I want the unpolished one more, I think. Yeah, fits in better. Get out of here. What is it with mojang and just not fucking adding the goddamn blocks that make sense for their stupid game? Like, you add decorative blocks, but then you don't add the full list of decorative blocks. It's andesite, but better. It's also predates andesite. Smoothstone very much predates andesite. By a lot. Anyway, this is kind of what I had in mind for... For paths. Oh, the polished stuff? I mean, sure, yeah. It's andesite-y, but it's fine. It is not the exact same texture. It's close. At least I don't think it's the exact same texture. But this is the kind of thing, and then on the other side we'd have stairs going back up again. They'd probably be 3 wide here, because we're kind of in the middle of the city. But this is the basic gist of the kind of road that I want. Which I think looks pretty good. This was originally meant to be a wood chest, but I'm now sticking random shit in it. Obviously gonna need a lot more stairs, but it is what it is. But not clogging up the inventory should be a lesser priority than adding fucking variations with the blocks you have. Like, you add decorative blocks and then you don't let us do anything with them because they don't have you don't add fucking stairs and slabs for them, Or you just add slabs, which is even crazier. Okay, see you, Lucy. And then they add like fucking 6,000 different flowers. Hello, Appimation. I'm not interested in joining any servers now. Also, it's kind of generally considered not the best manners to... Why is that in the wrong place, to jump into a stream and immediately advertise your own server? Okay, this is just built off one. I don't think I fucked up the maths. I am gonna tear down this side of the hill here. I'll make it look nice later, but I want the plaza to be level. So I'm gonna tear it down to this height. Which also means tearing this part down. There we are. Oh, I'm running out of inventory space already. I didn't pick up that sand. Tragic. It might just be you, yeah, Scarlet King. That's fine. People got things to do. Hi indeed. Generic terracotta. Orange. Red sand, normal sand. Thought I had 2 stacks of red sand, but apparently not. This is a major chunk of orange here. Like, this orange layer is deep. Did not mean to break that, that's fine. This edge might not go into road, like this might go into like... I might smooth out this hill but still have a hill here. Undecided on that. Okay, I need more stairs. Honestly, I think I need like a whole stack. Yeah. I'll put this here. I'll leave that up there because it'll tell me if I'm on that hill, it'll tell me where the sudden drop is. Alright, this is where it becomes more awkward to build. I will need to put foundations beneath this. Hello, Frog. You're still here. Okay. There you go. Bye-bye, sand. Bye bye sand. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put like a cobblestone floor under this or something just to make building easier. YouTube gets very wonky with the viewer count, Scarlet King. We've been through this many times before. Like, YouTube just fucking lies about the viewer count half the time. There's some degree of correlation between whether a viewer is chatting and whether they get counted. Like, it definitely doesn't count viewers who are lurking a lot, or possibly who are tabbed out, I'm not sure. Because quite often I'll see a small viewer count and then someone will chat who hasn't chatted for a while and the viewer count will go up by 1. So it's either they're on a different tab or just because they're not chatting, it like decides to stop counting them. Basically, YouTube is biased against lurkers, which is bullshit because lurking is very based. But also even there, it will just be inconsistent a lot of the time. Like the two different like the analytics and the stream settings panel frequently show different counts at the same time. It's like, okay, it doesn't even agree with itself. I didn't even need to silk touch the grass because there was already grass here, so that's certainly a thing. Right, that's the perimeter created. I actually need to change the size of it because I think it's even sized and it should be odd sized. I fucked up. I'm bad at planning in Minecraft. I mean, it doesn't have to be odd, but I want it to be odd because I want center. There? 29? Heh. What the fuck? Okay, never mind, it's fine. I somehow added an extra block in my maths by accident, but it worked out. Okay. Right, I need cobblestone for underneath it. Just an easily wastable block. I don't think I really have any. Or if I do, I don't have much. Oh, I've got enough. That's fine, that's fine. That is more than fine. That's not where the orange terracotta goes. It's not where the generic terracotta goes either. So it's 29 by 29, which is maths that I'm not doing myself. 841 blocks. Okay. 841 divided by 64. I need like 13 stacks. Ugh. Disgusting. I don't need all of that though, because there is this flat layer, but I will need all of that when it comes to earth. So I'm gonna need to get more earth. Unfortunately, stop placing it on top of things. Ravine is actually the most important thing to block off, so I should really have done that first. Just makes building the rest of the stuff simpler to deal with. Not sinking away constantly. No! It's exactly the sort of problem that I knew I would have. Don't ask why I didn't use my spade on that, because I don't know. Any over here I missed? I think there might be a little bit. Yeah. This section still needs done. As predicted. Oh, no, I've got another stack. Still won't be enough. Don't think. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more earth than I have, unfortunately. Oh hey, black dye. Peak. It's a center point of 29, 19 on either side. There we go. Okay, so half is 19, but then that goes down to 18. Pretty good. Sizable space for each garden patch. There's one single grass block that's over here. Little lonely. Okay, I got about a stack of terracotta from that. I had more cobblestone than I thought. Wait, do I have any more earth in any of these fucking boxes? Oh, one more block. That's really gonna make all of the difference. Okay, maybe let's do the smooth stone first. Can turn gravel into it? How do I do that again? How do I do that? That's coarse. That's not what I want. Two gravel. That's so weird. I don't know where to put my gravel. I'm blind and lost. There it is. This is a lie. You turn coarse dirt into dirt with a hoe. Ah. I see. Okay, well I don't have one of those right now, so it doesn't matter. Also, frankly, the entire, like, 10 fucking gravel is not going to make a difference. That's the wrong block. No worries, no worries. We got there in the end. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Fucking fell and lost count. Classic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See, this feels like way more than the center point, like... The fuck? No, that was 38 that I calculated. What's half of 28? I'm stupid. 14. Why am I bad at maths? I added a 10 in there. That's what the problem was. 29, yeah, so 14 either side, yeah. So these are smaller than I thought. I knew something was off when I got that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Much better. 14 makes this center point. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Excelente. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ta-da. There we go. Now, of course, it's all fucking waterlogged, so I'll have to deal with that, but whatever. And I'm out of stuff. Should really have, like, sponged it before I did this. I don't have a sponge, to be fair, so... No, that's wrong. Oh my god. Somebody please help me. I cannot place blocks in the block placing game. It's the most cursed sprint jumping you've ever seen in your life right there. I think all of this is going to need to be made into stairs. Yeah, this isn't even going to be enough. Upsetting. There I go, misplacing again. It's fine, I think I have another stack. I have even more than another stack. I think I only need like 12 should do it. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, these being water canals kind of looks peak, even though that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna need so much more earth. It's not the block that I typically expect to hold me back, but there you go. Okay, well I definitely need to get fucking efficiency on my spade then, don't I? I'm gonna be mining lots of earth. I think that's me out. We're coming up to about when I wanted to stop streaming anyway, so that works. Do I not have any other, really? Not a single block more? Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so first order of business for the next stream is more earth. Get this plaza finished. Last thing I can do here is I did bring some candles with me, so I can put some candles in this house. There's only one room where I actually want to put candles in just at the moment. Can I not jump in there when I'm crouching? No, okay. So I just wanted some candles here. Ding! There we go. Just nice. Can you like remove one candle? No, that just puts them out. Yeah, I don't think any of the other rooms are done enough to have candles in them, but it's just a nice little bit of decoration, I think. Better than fucking sticking a torch in there. But yeah, that'll be all for today, I think. This is about the amount of time I wanted to go for. I'm eager to get back to writing, and I think made some reasonable progress on honestly just the feel and layout of this city. Even we're just understanding, yeah, I want a plaza there, and that's gonna kind of set some of the mood of there's a lower section here, and then we have a sort of raised high street with some buildings on the right, something like that. I think my sort of visualization of this settlement is starting to come along a bit more. and out. Wait, last thing I can do. Hold on. Even though I'm barely going to use any. Last two colors of terracotta. Because some fucking random squid died. There you go. System complete. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. I know most people have kind of drifted away a bit, as is sometimes the way of things. A lot of the stream was just getting the bee nests, which I have now. My plan is each of these quadrangles will be bone mealed once it's all full of grass. There'll be a cherry tree in the center of the quadrangle, and each cherry tree will have one bee nest. And I haven't decided. Originally these were going to be paths in between, but I kind of like them as little water courses, so I don't know, I might keep it that way. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I've fallen. I've fallen in a hole. Bloody potholes. Why isn't the council fixing these around here? Okay. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully everyone had a good time. It'll be back to Signalis on the weekend, and yeah, see you all later. Bye bye everyone.